Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the town of Cedar Lake, April 9th, 2026. Board of Zoning Appeals, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Burnham?
Present.
Mr. Jackson?
Present.
Mr. Riley?
Here.
Mr. Swick?
Here.
Mr. Kapora?
Present.
Mr. Eldridge?
Present.
Mr. Kubiak?
Here.
Mr. Austin?
Present.
Ms. Heiduk is present.
Okay, minutes, March 12th, 2026, those have been distributed. If there are any corrections, if there aren't any corrections, I'll take a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve minutes as they state.
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Mr. Burnham and second by Mr. Jackson. Roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Mr. Swick?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Kapora?
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Old business, number 1, Boterman Development Variance. Petitioner Marinus B. Boterman, 1821 East Rainbow Lane, Crete, Illinois, vicinity of 14216 Greenleaf Place, Cedar Lake, Indiana. This was deferred from March 12, 2026 meeting. Development variances to allow the petitioner to change building setbacks for proposed improvements, 66-foot front width, 5-foot side yard setbacks, 5-year yard setback, rear yard setback, and only one off-street parking. Do we have a petitioner present? Nobody online?
No.
He called me. I tried calling him back today, but never got hold of him. He did call, but I don't know why.
Well, then I guess we'll just leave this set to see if he shows up. If he's not here by the time we're ready to go to public comment, then we'll deal with it. All right. Number 2. Let me see. Number 2. Number 3. Just 1, 2, and 3. Is it? Is there 4?
I don't think so, John.
No. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. M&L Ventures Development has asked for a deferral till next month on those 2 items. So we'll move on from that. It'll be deferred to next month.
Just like that one. Just like that one. Cut the 2.
Okay. Number 4, Land Group LLC Developmental Variance. Owner 2M Land Group LLC, 8421 West 139th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Wrong zip code on there. 46303 is it. Petitioner Michael F. Dolder, 8421 West 139th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Vicinity of 13905 Usman Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Petitioner is requesting a developmental variance to build a new home on a corner lot with a lot size of 9,167 square feet, with the front property width of 87.5 feet on Husman and 103 feet on 139th Avenue. Front yard setback on Husman of 15 feet and 5 feet setback off 139th Avenue. Rear yard setback of 28 feet and a 2-story home with a building size of 2,092 square feet. The attached garage will be over 400 square feet. Do we have a petitioner? Please step up, please. Name and address for the records.
Michael Golder, 8421 West 139th Avenue here in Cedar Lake.
Okay, Are legals in order?
Hard to tell. Make any action contingent upon,
It'll be based on, legal review.
They were last month. When I was here.
has something changed, Mike?
No, that's why I'm asking.
No, something has changed, actually. That's why it needs to be reviewed. You're coming in with a different petition.
Okay. I'm sorry, I worked with Cheryl, and after the last meeting, based on the feedback I received here, what I did is I submitted a revision where I increased all the setbacks. Before I had asked for 15 feet, 5 feet, and 22 feet. And I increased them all to 25 feet. I'm sorry, I submitted that, and like you said, I was in order.
Yeah.
So, because you guys gave me decent feedback about what I was requesting, so I increased them, I submitted a revised drawing also,
I have it up.
I don't know what you guys are looking at. I'm sorry, yeah.
It's
There's
under
the drawing
signature.
there. So what it shows is that I increased the setbacks on Houston Street off 139th Avenue and from the backyard up to 25 feet in each direction. So I took the house and basically centered it in the lot, shoved it back. And I decreased the size of the future deck down to 13 feet. And so that's,
Does he have to re-advertise that, or?
No, everything is greater than what he asked for previously, so he's good. He was good with everything that I did. David will review it also, but everything that was advertised, he advertised for 5 and now he's 25, so he's not made anything. He's not
Right.
asking for any more of anything, it's less of the ask, so.
And John, all I suggest is that any action taken be contingent upon us looking at the legals.
Be contingent on review?
On
Is
review
that
of the
what you're
legals. They may well be right.
All right. All right, would you have a seat for a minute? I'll call for some remonstrators. Do we have any remonstrators for or against? You? Come up to the podium, give us your name and address, please.
Terry Cox, 8505 West 139th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana. So, I'm the president of the Lakeshore Subdivision Association Incorporated, and I'm also a property owner within the subdivision. And I'm speaking in that capacity and on behalf of the members who've expressed similar concerns. At the prior hearing, the board asked the applicant to return with a revised plan. We appreciate the board taking the time to carefully evaluate the original request and require that it be brought closer to compliance. I know you guys still have to review it now, but at any rate, the revised plan is definitely an improvement over the original proposal. In particular, the structure appears to have been pulled back from previous requested 5 feet setbacks along 139th Avenue to a greater distance, and that is definitely a meaningful change, and we acknowledge that. However, the request still includes multiple variances on a corner lot, including reduced lot area, reduced lot width, reduced front yard setback, reduced rear setback, and the construction of a two-story home approximately 2,092 square feet with an attached garage. So the question before the board this evening is not simply whether the revised plan is better than the original. The question is whether the requested relief meets the ordinance requirements, specifically whether it represents the minimum necessary relief, whether it can be granted without injuries to the public safety. So the location is particularly sensitive because 139th Avenue is not a typical residential street. It functions as the primary internal access corridor to the subdivision gate and to the community's shared lakefront. Residents walk this route, children ride bikes, golf carts travel through it, and seasonal lake activity begins additional pedestrian and vehicle traffic, including the movement of piers and lifts. So it is a very highly used corridor. I would also like to note for the record that the association submitted a request to the town today for inspection of conditions along 139th Avenue near this intersection, where encroachments extend into the public right-of-way. These encroachments reduce the effective roadway width and interfere with safe, unobstructed use of the corridor. This is the current condition on the ground. Under the town's own ordinances, development and land use decisions are required to protect public safety, prevent congestion in public streets, and meet minimum access and safety standards. So I respectfully submit that these existing encroachments should be addressed and brought into compliance first before any additional variance relief is considered at this location, so that the board can evaluate this request under conditions that meet the town's own safety and access standards. Even with a revised plan, the home can be built on the lot. The question is whether it must be built with the level of deviation that is being requested. A variance is intended to address a true practical difficulty, not simply to accommodate a preferred design or footprint. If the board is inclined to grant any relief, we respectfully ask that safety be addressed as a part of the decision. Given the level of pedestrian and shared use of 139th Avenue, consideration should be given to providing a defined pedestrian path or walkway to help separate the foot traffic from the vehicles and maintain safe access to the lakefront. Additionally, 139th Street functions not only as a travel corridor, but it's also as a utility corridor. The association is actively working with engineers regarding long-term waterline replacement, planning for aging infrastructure. Preserving adequate space along the corridor is important for future access, maintenance, and public safety. In closing, while the revised plan represents movement in the right direction, the board must still determine whether the remaining variances are truly necessary and whether approval can be made without compromising safety. So we respectfully ask that any relief be limited strictly to minimum necessary and that the safety of the shared corridor remain a primary consideration. Thank you for your consideration.
You're welcome. Do we have any other remonstrators for or against? Last call. Demonstrations are closed. Building Department.
But that's, I mean, it's moved into the lot as best it can. It's still 100 feet short of our minimum size house for an R2 by 20, it's 2,200 is the minimum, so, I guess it's kind of middle of the road. It's a corner lot, but, 25, yeah, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, either if you made it further setbacks, you'd have a smaller house than the minimum size house, so it's kind of right in that happy medium range right now, so.
So 25 feet is 5 foot short, right?
Correct, it's 5 foot short. But if you decrease the size of the house even more, he's already coming in for a 2,100 square foot two-story, which the minimum is 2,200, so. You know, that's what I'm saying, so if you made the house even smaller, he'd be asking for even a smaller house than what's technically the smallest standard, so.
But it's the
Kind of
house
middle
he's
of the
building, the 2,100, that's within the ordinance.
Its minimum is supposed to be 22, and it's only 21,
Oh, it's a little bit under.
a little under already,
Okay.
so.
And that's basically just to, you can step back up, sir. That's
That's
basically.
all I have, it's kind of a pretty good happy medium in my opinion.
And what about the encroachments he was talking about? That isn't, he's not creating an encroachment by building there, is he?
No, he just would be 5 feet closer to 139th than what
Right.
the rule is. The rule's 30, he'd be 25.
But all the encroachment
Pretty
she was
consistent.
talking about is unrelated to what he's doing.
Correct.
He's just stating that it was there, they're there,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a little
And as
further.
my drawing shows, the houses in that area are closer, 3 feet, 1 feet. So
Yeah.
I'm way back in comparison to the other houses on the street there.
Is that lot crowned a little bit? Does it,
No, it pretty much pitches from Huseman Street down towards Huseman Place, so from west to east, and a little bit north to
Okay.
south. It's probably 2 to 3 feet across, 110 feet.
board members, do you have any questions or comments, or?
Due to limited what the size lot is to build a house. I mean, if he makes it any smaller, he's not gonna meet the specs of that 2,200. So he's at 2,100. He went from 5 foot to 25 feet. The neighbor behind him has it offset from the road at 10 foot. He's more than doubled what he's on there. Plus, there's a shed on the corner that, I mean, who knows when it got built. And then every single house on there, on 139th, I mean, how many houses are over there that are 30 feet off that are off 30 feet off the road?
Probably not. The other thing with regard to the size, I do have a full basement, so that's not included in the square
Well,
footage.
yeah, they don't include, sir, they don't include.
Right, but I'm
that.
just saying in
But
terms
it's
of
there, yes.
providing area,
You
it'll
have a
be,
25-foot setback on all the way around.
right. And it's a 2.5 car garage, which again isn't included in the square footage, so I did put a nice sized garage in part of it.
What's the purpose of the car being out with the parking? Was that on there too for one car to be parked or something?
It says something about how many off-street parking spaces you have. So I just wanted to say that I comply with that. I have a driveway and there's room to park cars.
Tim, is there a rule on there in that area that how many cars?
Yeah, all of the new house years, you're supposed to provide 2 off-street parkings, that's a minimum.
And that includes this area being how old it is and?
Yeah, it's all in the R2 zoning, so his driveway obviously would accommodate the 2 off-street cars.
Perhaps you find it interesting, this lot is 3.5 lots from that subdivision. So this is a pretty big lot in there, and yet it's still, if I was smaller, I'd be under the legacy lot, but I'm too big for legacy lot, so I had to default to an R2. That's what imposed these stricter requirements.
Any other questions or comments?
I think you did exactly what we
Oh,
asked
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do it any other way. I mean,
without
put it right in the middle of the
without
lot.
Making the house smaller.
Right.
Than what he's already under for a 2-story.
Right.
By 100 square feet.
you
You require, and then your house height is under
Yes, sir.
there's no variance for the height of the house?
Yes, sir, I think it was 28 feet.
So, but it's not, I'm personally not going to authorize the height of the house. So you don't need a variance for height.
I do not need a variance. I'm within the.
View of anything isn't gonna change.
Right.
I have to ask, what's the safety concern you have?
Okay.
But you can just tell me, are we talking sidewalks or something?
The neighbor
Or?
across the way over there. So what they did is, somehow they got it approved to build like 3 foot off their lot, so they're like lot line to lot line. What they did is they actually, put a berm and they put bushes and grass, into the roadway. Actually, right away. If you look at the GIS map, you can see.
So that doesn't pertain to his property?
That's a neighbor that you guys have a conflict of
Yeah,
interest in.
it just is reducing the usable, road to be able to get to the.
No,
he's not.
His property.
He isn't.
That resident that you just stated.
All right, so that has nothing to do with what we're talking about tonight.
Well, so what I was saying is that this could be addressed first.
But that's not before us tonight, that, we have nothing to do with that. We doing, what this gentleman is asking, he petitioned us, for, And so we're weighing the pros and cons on that and safety and what have you. I don't see him creating any safety by building this house there.
No, he took away the concern, because the concern before was the sight line being 5 feet off from the road.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he corrected it. By
Correct.
Any house that's on 139th, for what I looked at. I mean, no one has that much offset on there.
And
He did 25 way around. He's a neighbor next to him that probably doesn't even have 5 feet from his property line. Where his line is, where his driveway is, there's probably 5 feet there. And he's 20, whatever his driveway is, plus the distance from his house. I mean, he's well over 20, he's probably over 25.
Well, he did what we asked him to do.
Technically, it's 21.6 from his house to that lot line, according to this measurement.
Oh, that's what it is?
21.6, well, still, you know, way more than any house over there.
Yeah.
And your concerns, your comments and your concerns in that should probably be brought to the town council and under public comment, read, what you told us, in reference to all your encroachments or safety concerns or what have you on that street. Because that's where I would start with that.
We sent that today to the, and Kubiak. We sent it to the administrator and also, yeah.
Well, then you're
You're
moving in the right
reset that,
direction,
yeah.
I would say.
I mean, technically, we're ruling on this address, not the neighbor where they put bushes at.
Okay, well, if there's no more questions, then I'll entertain a decision here.
Where's the long motion here, isn't it?
You gotta clean it up, too.
Well, you gotta clean it up with the 25 feet.
Mr. President,
Yes,
I have reviewed the file. The legals are in order.
they are, okay.
They are.
Thank you. Let's take that off.
Eric, I think that if that drawing is pretty good reference, if you want to use that in a motion, because if you refer to the drawing, it shows all of the setbacks as in a revised drawing.
So the rear setback says it has a 28.
Yeah, it went down to
25
20.
plus, that's 25, well, yeah, it's 38. Not 28 for the rear. Is that the rear? Is where the deck is?
Right.
So a rear side yard setback of 28 feet. So the
Okay.
rear side,
They're all gonna be 25,
25.
yeah, except for that one that's 21.6, but that has no concern with the other three.
It's not even rear, it's nothing
Oh,
right on
the
here.
side yard, you mean?
Yeah, that one where
Oh.
your driveway is, that's,
Oh, okay.
where the 25, 25, and 25 is the ones where.
I'll make a motion to approve. Petitioner requests a development variance to build a new home on a corner lot, size of 9,167 square feet, with a front property width of 87.5 feet from Huseman to 103 feet of 139th Avenue, front yard setback of Huseman of 15 feet and 5 feet setback. Wait, those are all 25.
That's the old ones.
They're all 25.
They're all
Yeah.
25, so the front yard setback is of 25 feet, setback off of 39th Avenue, rear setback of 25 feet, and a two-story home with a building size of 2,092 square feet with attached garage will be over 400 square feet to the findings of the fact.
All right, I have a motion to approve by, Mr. Burnham. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
A second by Mr. Jackson.
Swick.
Swick. Pete did it.
He did?
He
Yeah.
did it.
Man, their voices sound the same. Okay, I'll give it to Pete this time. Mr. Swick. Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Quick?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Capora?
Yes, motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. New business, Marconi Development Variant. Owner petitioner, Elisa and Tom Marconi, 9771 West 145th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Vicinity of 9771 West 145th Avenue, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Petitioner is requesting a developmental variance to allow a 12 by 25 swimming pool setback 4 feet from, lean-to to patio. Are legals in order?
Not certain yet.
Okay. You can come up, sir, and give us your name and address, for the records.
Tom Marconi, 9771 West 145th Avenue, Cedar Lake.
Okay, if she's gonna speak, have her give us her name and address too.
Elisa Marconi, 9771 West 145th, Cedar Lake.
Okay, thank you. Tell us what you wanna do here, sir.
So our yard's pretty small, and we have a detention pond behind us with a pretty good slope going through the back of our yard. So we'd like to get a pool in, and we'd like to get it as close to our patio and lean-to as possible. So we were hoping to get up to like 4 feet away from the patio and lean-to off the back of the house, because our yard size and the slope in the back into the detention pond.
Is, you're 19 feet off the house?
What do you mean?
According to this diagram,
Yes, to the pool.
to the pool.
But they covered their concrete patio with a roof, so that's
So
why
there's
they're
a
here.
roof over this.
Yeah, there's a roof over the
Oh.
patio.
Roof over the patio. The
Okay,
roof
because
wasn't on the patio.
they're 4 feet
Four-
off the patio roof?
Yeah, yep.
So the pool's 4 feet off the patio roof.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, would you have a seat for a minute? I'll see if there's any remonstrators. Do we have any remonstrators for or against this request? Do we have any remonstrators? Last call. Demonstrations are closed. You may step back up, sir. Tim, you have, comments on this?
No, I mean, it's kind of everybody's dream to have a pool in the backyard, and I mean, the patio's there already, but, plenty far enough away from the house, there's 2 posts there and a patio roof, so, I mean, they're here for the 10-foot separation, seeing as that the roof was built on the porch, I guess, so. Even though it's just the 2 posts in the covered porch, it's still now an extension of the house, so it's kind of one of those.
It's supposed to be 10, right? Off the
Right,
structure.
off of the structure. So is that utility easement in the backyard?
Yes, sir.
And how, it's all scribbled, I can't read
Yeah, I
it.
can't-
Is it 10 feet?
10-foot easement? I think so. It looks like it's.
Is it, so sir, are you 10 feet from where your pool is to your back property line?
No, he's more than that. I think that might be a 15-foot easement, and then he's still off of the easement, so he's
Yeah,
about
there's-
maybe, I
You
think that,
can't,
what did you write on there, 16 or?
I can't read it.
I can't tell what that
I mean, I see the 24, and I'm just going off your word of what it's off this attached.
I know
if
you.
that
Covered
drainage,
porch.
if that drainage goes all the way across, he's not far off it. Because that drainage line is not on his lot. I can see it up on the next lot, it says 12-inch drainage utility easement.
12 foot, yeah.
So I'm
We've
guessing
already
that goes all the
approved-
way across all those.
We
So
were
he's on it. Maybe a couple of feet,
2 feet maybe, yeah. He's
2
close.
feet off the drainage
With the concrete.
with the concrete, yeah.
And how big a concrete is going around this pool?
On the backside, we were doing
Yeah.
the bare minimum.
Is that what,
I was
like
worried
a
about
3 foot around?
probably
Two?
2, yeah.
Well, we just don't want Junior to take a header off your roof and into this pool.
Yeah, that was my
That's what I'm
concern.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Get a little crazy at night when we decide to go jumping off your roof, and I give orders, that's what I don't like.
Jack
So-
Daniels.
I figure, so if it's pushed off to the easement, and where the concrete goes, you add a couple more feet, I just make it look a little safer. You can build up to the easement.
We just wanted it to all look flush with all the concrete in the backyard, with the yard being so small.
Well, you're building a 12 by 25 pool.
It's gonna take most of the yard, but you're gonna have a
Exactly.
big strip in there.
In the backyard.
It slopes bad.
Starts to go
This-
downhill.
this is a safety concern. It should stay 10 feet off that roof. That, that's strictly safety. That's why that 10 foot's in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that pool should be 10 feet away from that.
From a built
roof line.
structure.
Yep.
Yes.
So he's either going to have to move it back or smaller pool. We've done that,
Or take the roof off.
Reduce that roof
or,
line.
yeah, remove the roof.
You know, I mean, and Jerry's exactly right, you know, it's strictly a safety factor is why that 10-foot is there. Because everybody says, well, no one's gonna climb on that, no one's gonna jump off of it. Well, you know, after your third shot of Jack, who knows what's
Well, I
coming
mean, with
off.
all due respect, everybody wants to have, like, you know, have a pool. I am subject to that. I ended up with a smaller pool because I couldn't hit all the property lines on there for where all my structures were. And to make my pool fit, I had to go with a smaller pool. Now where I'm placed, I got permitted, I'm approved, I have all my sections are away from it. Now, this gentleman wants to do, is get closer to it, but he's not willing to, you know, obviously doesn't want to have a smaller pool. I mean, it's an in-ground pool
We
too,
actually
right?
switched to a smaller pool already.
It's an in-ground pool, correct? Yeah. Cause it's 12 feet wide, and it's already,
What is the structure, the patio, the roof, what is that? Is that just, tin over it, or?
Yeah, just, thin metal roof on it.
oh, that's what that is?
There's a roof on that concrete patio. How
Yeah,
much-
but it's not part of the existing roof, it's lower down on a.
Yeah, it's lower down, just, it connects into the house at the, 9 feet mark,
It's
tied into the house.
still a roof.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the construction was for ease of removal or altering it. Because to me, the simplest thing here would be to do something with that roof to bring the safety factor up and snuff so that we're not concerned about it. Now, on a tin roof, I mean, it's probably just a bunch of screws holding it in.
That's all it is,
Yeah, you know, and then, you could always,
Redesign the roof. Do you have a fence around your yard too?
We do, yes. It doesn't go to the property line though.
No, I
Slope.
can see that.
Yeah.
But it's in that utility easement,
Yeah.
the fence is, which is not anything, you know, we do that. If there's ever a problem, then we have to take it out, you know?
yeah, my suggestion is do something with the roof, and you can always put I don't know, canvas over it or something. I don't know. One thing I have to mention, and nobody fills this stuff out right, but in number 3, ask what the difficulty to you would be if we don't grant you this variance. And your statement here is there will be not be any difficulty. Well, right under that, under the friend says, if any of these are answered, no, we don't have to grant a variance. I mean, we can, but we don't have to. But you're not the only one. About everybody that comes up for 95% of them don't fill that out correctly. So I want you to tell us, if we don't grant you this variance, what's the difficulty involved? What's the hardship? What's, you know?
Well, I think the biggest thing is the fear of the slope, right? So obviously, number one is convenience, which obviously does nothing for you guys, but for us, it's a safety factor for us, like it being closer to the house because it's more level. I mean, we're gonna remodify the yard regardless, but to me, it makes me feel better that the pool is closer to the yard, just because of that slope.
It has to be that close to the house because you can't put it in the easement.
Well, right, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
there, you know, well, I'm not trying to give you a hard time,
No, yeah.
but we have to ask the questions.
Are you guys tearing out, is that a fire pit?
Yeah,
Is that gone then, once the pool goes, is that what the
that's
pool
still,
is?
it's over
Oh, so the pool's going
the other way,
the other
yeah.
way from the fire pit?
Yeah.
So is that a consideration, or is that a do for you to do something with the roof? Remove it, or?
Do they even need a variance if they take the roof down?
I think if you detach it from the house, you don't need a variance.
Then you get the pool exactly where you have, and then you build a roof that's in compliance. Or have some other type of cover, and then you'll meet your restrictions and you don't even have to need a variance because of this thin roof. So there's your,
I don't know.
there's what you can decide. You remove that roof, you don't need a variance, you can build a pool exactly where you want, and then you can worry about your coverage.
Alright. So,
All right,
So
well,
you'll be able I understand, and try to cover, the roof
Yeah.
just to keep you out of shade. You'll have to make adjustments but then you'll have, that's your sacrifice. You'll get the pool exactly where you want, ma'am, close to the house, and you can get your cover out there, and then you don't even need a wonder variance from us. You just build exactly what you want.
How far does that roof come off of the house? It looks like it comes off pretty,
it just goes right to the end of the patio.
Well, he's meant the distance from the house to the edge of that covered.
so what is it, like 12 feet or something?
12 feet.
Okay.
They would need a lot of it to go bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
They only have, I think it said 4 feet.
Yeah, they'd have to make it a 6-foot roof.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
but,
well, if it's 12-foot roof or cover there and it's 19 feet to the pool, there's 7 feet right there.
or you just put up a regular shade in there. good to
Yeah.
go. I mean,
But I'm just saying, yeah, so I mean, that's the simplest, I think, and the least expensive for you would be to, instead of moving the pool or downsizing it or what have you. is-
pergola.
Well, least
To lose the
expensive
roof.
would be a variance.
Pardon?
Least expensive would be able to get the variance, right?
Well,
I
we're
mean, that's-
telling you right now,
No, I understand.
that probably won't pass.
Oh, right.
so we're trying to
really
give you
it's either 10 feet or
options for
nothing,
you.
right?
You
I
know,
would say.
the
How'd
roof's
you-
the problem.
How'd you say that? What was it? I didn't catch that.
Well, right, we understand, right, we've already considered, like, modifying the roof, which was a huge investment when we moved in, so it's like, of course, we don't wanna do that, because we put a lot of money into it, and so, for us, that's why we applied for the variance, because that would be the cheapest route to go forward, right? And we were talking with, Mr. Kubiak, that even if we couldn't get 4 feet, if we could get something, it would be helpful, because we don't wanna have to modify the lean, just because it is very nice, it's not just like just a tin roof, right? It was a lot of money to put that up. That's why we came before you, because we did consider taking the roof off, and it's just, that was a huge investment that we made.
You have no more room going towards the back? They're maxed out where you have this now?
Pretty much.
Yes, and then we are doing a smaller pool. When we did this application, it was a 12 by 25, but we did go smaller. We're doing a 10 by 23 now.
All right.
There's another 2 feet, so now you're gaining.
Yeah, so hypothetically, if you
But
don't
it's not
grant the
still- it's
variance,
not
we can
to
still
your
get
10
that pool,
off
right?
the-
But again,
off
it's
the
more of,
Yeah,
we
this
can get
is
it
not
closer
gonna
to,
I mean, we've forced everybody else, like you said with your pool, you had to get a smaller one. We had one, I don't know, 6 months ago or 8 months ago.
I understand.
We forced them to get a smaller pool. It's the safety issue on this.
So I won't vote for anything that close to the pool.
Right. And that's what we're,
Oh, I think you got your answer.
Alright.
I mean, I'll make a motion to deny the request.
Well, let's,
I mean, just to move on.
That has to come from them, right?
No, if I'm
no,
denying
we can make the
Oh, yeah.
motion.
I can make a motion, or they can withdraw whatever they wanna
But
do.
if they're going to correct it, and Tim will be overseeing that, when you come in for the permit, and that's it's all done right, so you can just withdraw your request now, and then
Remove the roof,
move the adjustments, and then you don't need to be here.
and you build it exactly where you want, and then you can design whatever roof coverage. No, for shade, I understand. Our pergolas, you have to pull a permit for that? For pergola?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it looks like if they got a 2-foot pool and remove 2 foot back, they could go away with maybe 8 feet. Would you guys consider 8 feet or no?
No,
While they're here? No?
10 feet.
'Cause I think that they might be able to
You know,
squeeze it into 8 feet.
If that wasn't a safety concern,
Just
Tim,
asking.
that's why that 10 feet's in there.
Well, 10 feet was for fire separation, but it is safety.
It's safety.
I just asked since they
Yeah, how
were
many
here.
times, you know, like-
It looks like they had 2 feet to go back, and with the pool being 2 foot smaller, they might have been able to do 8.
Mhm.
That's all.
Like John said, how many times do you hear in the news, somebody jumping off a roof, regardless of the pool or not, whatever's there. So that's our safety concern. At least 10 feet is, pretty far off the roof. So.
That's not crazy.
And if you take a withdraw, if we deny it, then you cannot come back before us with this for a year, unless you make major changes.
For a variance, you're saying?
Yeah, into this regard, yeah.
Yeah, unless you make a major change to it. You know, so if you're gonna go ahead and that's your plan, or, you know, from what we're saying here, then do a withdrawal, get together with Tim and figure out what you're gonna do with that little.
All right, we'll just withdraw it then.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, question. This one closed?
It's closed.
Yeah, this is closed and
In regards to that, there's a mistake in the agenda. I wanna make sure someone sees it corrected.
what's,
Because it says a 5-foot setback on 139th Avenue, it's supposed to be 25.
We changed that,
yeah, it's changed in the motion.
it was changed in the motion.
Oh, so they changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it was
all
changed in the
25.
motion and the diagram that's in here.
Yeah.
Isn't the site plan made part of the
Thank you.
That site plan's made part of the record.
Yeah.
It was just because this is how it was advertised in the newspaper in the beginning. So they,
Our motion was 25
they
setback.
changed the motion to state that.
Okay, let's move on. Number 2, Yonan Developmental Variance, owner petitioner Ryan Yonan, 14318 Colfax Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana, vicinity of 14325 Hobart Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Petitioner is requesting a developmental variance to rebuild on a lot with the width of 65 feet by 200 feet, equaling 13,000 square feet. Are legals in order?
Legals are in order.
Thank you. Is there a petitioner present? Come up and state your name and address, please.
Ryan Yonan, 14318 Colfax.
Okay, tell us a little bit of what you want to do, sir.
I want to build a house on a 65-foot lot when the code is 80 foot of frontage. The house is about 45 feet wide. It meets the requirements of the setbacks of the front, rear, and side yards. The garage meets requirements, and so does the house for square footage.
Oh, it's just really the frontage.
Yes.
So it's just a 15-foot difference, and that's what we're looking at?
Yes.
The lot's actually 13,000 square feet because it's 200 feet deep. So he's
Right, it's just the width of 65.
plenty of square footage too.
Yeah.
But he meets all the setbacks, the side setbacks, and the front and all that?
Everything.
With that.
All right, let me see if there's any remonstrators, sir.
Okay.
Do we have any remonstrators for or against?
Just gotta get up and state her name and address.
Yeah. Name and address for the record, please.
Gina Potus, 14329 Hobart. I live right to the left of the
Okay.
lot, and I've been looking at a moldy, dilapidated house for the past 3 years. Now it's just a big hole in the ground. I welcome a brand-new house being built, wherever he wants to build it. Thank you.
Can't get better approval than that. Thank you. Any other remonstrators for or against? Last call. Remonstrations are closed. Okay, Tim, it's just a...
No, and again, just like she just stated, he started out by remodeling this to fix it up and kind of ran into one problem after the next. And he decided to stop everything and tear down what was there and come in for the variance to do it right. So, I mean,
Yeah.
can't ask for nothing more. It's one of those cases that I wish I could have just let him, you know, because he had
Yeah.
an existing house there.
Yeah,
But he's making the setbacks proper, moving it back to the right spot, and doing 100% the right thing, so
okay.
100% in favor.
Board members have any comments?
I don't have any
I'm good with it.
No.
Not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for petitioner to approve. Petitioner to request a development variance to rebuild on a lot with a width of 65 feet by 200 feet, equaling 13,000 square feet to the finding of the fact.
I have a motion by Mr. Barnum. Do I have a second?
Second.
Yeah, look this way to see whose lips we're moving. Second by, Mr. Riley. Too funny. Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Mr. Swett?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Caparo?
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Number 3, Pizer Developmental Variance. Owner petitioner Scott Pizer, 13920 Butternut Street, Cedar Lake. Vicinity of 13920 Butternut Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Petitioner is requesting a developmental variance for an 8x16 shed 2 feet from rear yard property line and common area and 2 feet side yard setback. Are legals in order, sir?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. State your name and address for the records, please.
Scott Pizer, 13920 Butternut Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana, 46303.
Okay, and tell us what's going on here.
I want to be able to build a shed and place it in the back corner of my lot, given the size of my lot being small, and having a patio back there. If I were to abide by the code, that shed would be on my patio. It'd be too far off. I mean, my lot size is extremely small.
On this drawing, it shows that the one corner 2 feet off of that common area.
Correct.
But that's just a small distance there, that 2 feet? I mean, how long?
I have a fence. So I have a fence going across the back of my property, so I want 2 feet off that fence. I could keep it 2 feet off that.
Yeah, but how long would that 2 feet run? I mean, would it be the whole length of the shed, or is it?
Well, seeing as that the yard runs on an angle,
Scott,
so there's gonna be more of, there will be more footage off in the
so
far
it's
back
just a
corner.
short distance?
The short distance will be 2 feet there, but you figure,
Right.
I think there'll be something like 4 or 5 feet off of, it'll be closer to it at that point.
And then it shows 2 feet on the side there, but it looks like it lines up with the side of the house.
Correct, I have well, it doesn't line up with the side of the house. It's gonna be, the fence, I believe, on that side, if I'm not mistaken, is, do you know by chance, Tim? Maybe,
No, it's close, but it's the kind of the drawing he drew on there is not
maybe not the most.
super to scale, but there's not a lot of space there, and this rear yard is in that area where they have all those back circles. Everybody has garages and
Yeah.
sheds kind of back close.
Yeah, we dealt with that
Got
before,
that big
yeah.
circle in the back, but
Now, where's his fence, is his fence curved like that, or is his fence, is this on the outside of the fence, or is it?
this is on the outside of the fence, yeah.
This is the inside of my yard, the fence runs on an angle.
But it's on the outside of the fence, towards the back, towards the,
Between the fence and the house, or?
between the
I'm
fence
sorry.
and the common area.
Outside of the fence area.
Is your fence drawn on this survey here, right, correctly? Did you see your?
I think there's posts on there. Is that those
Yeah.
posts?
That's his fence, that's what I took it as. And then this shed will be on the outside of his fence,
I would
towards
be-
the common area.
Is that true?
I don't believe so. I don't know how it could be on the outside of the fence. The
Nah, I
fence,
don't know.
Does your fence curve like that common area is?
it's running on a pretty sharp angle.
Well, I mean,
all I know is that when the fence was put up, they came out, they put the pickets, the company that I hired to
Okay, I think my
put the
question
fence
is,
in.
this shed's gonna be on the inside of that fence towards the house.
It'll be pushed in closer to my house, so I mean, it's all gonna be on my property. It won't be on any type of common area.
You're not,
Jerry's not,
I'm
Jerry's
not
asking,
getting you-
would you have to
'cause
would you have to go through a fence or a gate to get to your shed?
No, it's gonna be within my yard.
that's
No,
my
your
question.
drawing, your
Your
drawing.
drawing shows it on the outside.
And the funny thing is, I'm an artist, so go figure.
Here you go, I'm showing you.
So this isn't professionally done?
This is your fence, right?
No.
Not the shed, I don't think.
That's not my fence, no.
That's not your fence?
The fence
No,
ain't
I
on
don't
here.
know what that is.
Well, this is something you submitted, sir. So is
But
this
that's
fence
what-
over here?
That's pre-existing on the plotted survey. I don't know what that was or why that was ever there.
Alright.
But my fence,
Your fence will be out here,
my
not
fence
in here.
goes like this.
So this won't be, this will be inside your
This will be
fence.
inside the fence, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, that looked like post space perfectly
Yeah.
across the back.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
thought it was
Oh, okay,
fence.
now I understand what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're seeing. We're seeing it on the outside.
Gotcha, okay.
Is there a reason why you need a 8x16 shed?
I have a lot of crap. If I'm being honest. I mean, I just, it's one of those things, I don't wanna later on regret not having the space, you know? I have patio furniture that I would like to be able to store within it, you know? I have 13 bins of, Halloween decoration. Anybody on our block knows I have a 12-foot skeleton. I have the skeleton that comes out of the ground. We're big
So you have
Halloween. Yeah, we're a big Halloween fanatic, so I mean, I have,
So you have stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'd have a seat for a minute, I'll call for the demonstrators. Do we have any demonstrators for or against? Come up, name and address for the records, please.
Paul DeYoung, 13925 Butternut Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. I live directly across the street from Scott. Great neighbor, takes very good care of his yard. And I do understand how he needs a shed. If you would go through that subdivision, every house in that circle has a shed against their fence. One of them has a shed the complete length of the fence. All they did is, off their fence, they put a roof over it. And so it's against their fence. He definitely needs a shed. He does have a lot of Halloween decorations and stuff, so. And I believe whatever shed he puts there is gonna be extremely nice, just because of what he's done so far. So,
Okay, thank you.
yep.
Do we have any other, demonstrators? Last call? Demonstrations are closed. Tim?
I don't have anything. We tried figuring out a place to put it better, but, there really isn't, between the grade and the house and what's there.
Sir, you can come back up.
It's pretty limited in places to, we tried working out a spot where maybe you could do something a little further away, but seeing, like the demonstrator said, that seems that everybody else has a fence kind of in that circle. It's kind of almost like a common backyard. It's not really a road yard, but seems to be the best option that he has. Which, I mean, all I got.
Is there anything in that corner right now?
No.
Halloween stuff.
I'm just looking at like a satellite view of it.
It's dug out and gravelled. I, being a new homeowner, not knowing, I was anticipating doing this last year, didn't realize the whole building permit, all that kind of stuff. You know, the legal
You build
matters
a
of it.
structure though?
No structure was built. Tim had showed up, and so that's when he told me to get the permit, and then I realized I needed a variance, and hence why I'm here now. But, there was gravel there. I was gonna pour a concrete pad. His concern with that area was the natural swell and the water running in that back part of the yard. I personally, being there last year, have not seen any water build up. My next door neighbor has told me he's never had issues with water, but because of that concern, I've steered away from a concrete slab to, I'm just gonna use the gravel, and, we're gonna put it on pads, so that way it is off the ground that allows water to be able to travel naturally to where that isn't gonna be a factor, you know.
That's all right, I didn't know.
Sure, yeah.
Any other discussion?
Enough room to mow all the way around it?
Not around it, no, I mean, I'm not gonna put grass or anything back there. I'm gonna do my best to
Just
make
on
sure
gravel.
weeds don't grow.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll probably mulch it or whatever and, you know, keep it, you know.
Perfect, thank you.
Hey, what are the setbacks? Are they 6 feet for a shed?
6 foot.
That's excellent. 6 feet from property line for a shed, and you're gonna be at 2 feet.
Right, and like Paul was kind of saying, I mean, if you drive in our neighborhood, every single person that in my circle has a shed.
I understand that,
built
but
up,
I didn't,
that's everywhere.
I had nothing to do with that. And I'm just going based on what I can see.
Sure, and
It's what your neighbor had, 27 years ago, I have no clue.
I mean,
I have
my
no idea
understanding
what's
this was,
that.
his was done, from my neighbors explained to me that was done within the last 2 years.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I'm trying to be law-abiding, do the right thing here. I don't think I'm asking for too much. I'm having it professionally built by a contractor. I mean, it's gonna be sided, it's a modern shed. I got shiplap, cedar planking that's gonna be going on it. I have my old front door that's gonna be going on. I mean, it's gonna be a nice shed. I mean, it's not gonna be an eyesore in any type of way. I don't see how it would affect anybody in my area.
No, the only effect is the placement. I don't know. Whatever you build it out of, that's up to code, so. It doesn't matter what you're using to build it, as long as it's built to code. I'm hearing more placement.
Any other comments for discussion?
I don't have it.
No.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for petitioner to grant a request development of variance for an 8-foot by 16-foot shed with a 2-foot rear side property line and a common area and a 2-foot side yard setback to the findings of the fact.
I have a motion to approve by, Mr. Burnham. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Jackson. Roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Mr. Swick?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Kapura?
Yes, motion carries 5-0.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Has, Mr. Boderman showed up?
He has not, but he did text me, and that's why he was calling. He said his dad was out of town. He did make some adjustments, and he asked if you guys could consider deferring until next month, but that's what he was calling for earlier. But I texted him, and that's what he said. He said they made some adjustments, and his dad's out of town for work.
Well, if he's asking for a deferral, yeah, he's not here, so. Yeah,
Do we have to make a motion for that now?
no, we did it on the other ones, and he asked for it previously. There's no motion needed, right?
You should do something on the record so that it's clear you received the request orally. Now, acting.
So I'll make a motion to defer. Sorry, I didn't catch which one. That's the very first one, right, John?
Right, Boderman.
I'll make a motion to defer Boderman to, what's our next date?
May 14th.
May 14th, for zoning appeals?
Motion by, Mr. Burnham to defer. Second.
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Swick. Roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Swick?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Kapura?
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Let's back up here too, as long as we did a motion on that, let's do a motion on M&L Adventures, all, item 2 and 3 here, and, make a motion to defer. Somebody, please.
I'll make a motion to defer, M&L Ventures to the next, Board of Zoning Appeal meeting,
14.
May 14th.
Motion by Mr. Burnham to defer, these 2 items, a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Riley. Roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Mr. Swick?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Kapura?
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Okay, public comment.
No, we got one more. don't we?
No, one more.
One more.
One more, John. Number 4, right? Yeah, we got one more, number 4.
Oh,
Yeah. Forget number 4.
I want to get home. Number 4. Ease and Fernandez Developmental Variance. I kill this name all the time, and I apologize every week for this one, every meeting. Owner, Christoph Dees, 13932 Catherine Drive, Orland Park, Illinois. Marino D. Fernandez, 3150 North Lakeshore Drive, Chicago, Illinois. 60657. Petitioner David Bogaz, 6894 West Foster Road, LaPorte, Indiana. Vicinity of 7009 West 129th Place, Cedar Lake, Indiana. And 13132 Moore Street, Cedar Lake, Indiana. Petitioner is requesting a developmental variance to build on 2 lots with no dedicated or improved frontage. Lot 1 proposes a 14-foot front yard setback and the ingress egress easement. Yeah, that's it. Name and address for records, please.
Marino Fernandez, 3150 North Rachel Drive, Chicago.
Christopher Weiss, 13932 Orland Park, Kaplan Drive.
Are legals in order, Dave?
I don't think so. The green cards are not here for this particular item. I do have, the receipts for the certified mailing here, but I don't see the affidavit for the publication either. Anything you do, you should condition upon the, legals being correct or verified as correct.
Okay.
They may be here. As I read through everything on the previous one, I found it all.
David, I'll relook in the files tomorrow for everything.
Thank you.
It might be stuck in the plan commission file, I'm not sure. It's the same book.
No, that's why I suggest.
But I'll double check.
Cheryl's in charge of that.
All right, we do, just, run or pass this real quick, what you guys wanna do. I know, but some of these guys don't.
Yeah, basically, we're building 3,100 square feet, about a 3,100 square feet ranch house. Now, the garage is gonna be about 14 feet from the ingress egress easement. This is a 20-foot ingress egress easement that is gonna be for utility and for Chris, that will be the neighbor, to be able to access his property. So this variance is for the portion of the garage that is gonna be 14 feet from the easement itself, from the edge of the easement, but it will be basically 30 feet from the right-of-way line, the lot line. So that exception is, because we believe that it won't be any safety issues, since this is a private access to Chris' house passing by my property. So that's why we're asking for the variance, just in case that it will be necessary, as we explained in the last board meeting.
This piece of property is up behind Rossetti's. And way back there is behind the Boys and Girls Club. It's about 5 acres that they have. And, the road kinda dead ends right at the start of the property. The road doesn't go all the way through. They wanna run a driveway to split the property, given 2 lots. They're gonna build a house on both lots separately. One lot is gonna be bigger than the other one, but the total of the both be, I think the smallest one is almost 2 acres, right?
Exactly, the small is 1.9 acres, the big
Yeah.
one is 5 acres.
Yeah.
So the small one is the one that have the ingress egress easement for the 5 acres lot. That will be his house. My house will be in the 1.89 acres, and that's the one that we creating the ingress egress easement to create the driveway that he needs to access his property.
Is that gonna be a driveway, or is that gonna be a road for the two?
Private driveway entrance, basically. It's a private road, drive, whatever you'd like to call it, but it's just a private driveway ingress egress easement. So lot 2 has ability to drive up and down that, it's kind of a shared
And that's
driveway.
gonna touch,
That's why they're here, because they don't front on a public improved roadway, so.
and that's going to touch the road that's there,
It's
Morris.
gonna start at the end of Morris, correct?
Right. And they both pieces of property will own that road?
Both pieces of property, well, basically, lot 1 is gonna own the road, but they have an agreement that there's an ingress egress easement through it, so the maintenance and the taking care of the road will be on both of them.
So we will share the maintenance of that portion of the road. For that road, the only purpose is to give access to that lot, the 5 acre lot.
I'm just trying to get my head around how both properties are gonna be touching the road.
Well, they don't really, the road goes through lot 1, and ends at the property line of lot 2. So once he goes off of lot 1, he's on his whole, the rest of that property is his lot 2's. Did you look at the picture on the?
It's good. Yeah,
So right here, so this is the ingress easement. This is lot 1. As soon as he crosses over this line, he is now on his lot. So basically, just the 20-foot width of the drive shared area enters onto lot 2. So that's this is his only road frontage or access frontage is that 20 feet, and the both of theirs is just this 20-foot right-of-way at the end of Morse. So this is just a shared common drive entrance, the two of them. This first house is 30 feet off of his property line, but it's only 14 feet off of the easement. So it's plenty off of the property line, but we just put that in there for clarity to make sure that everybody understood that he was only 14 foot off of the shared entrance drive.
Tim, is that house already there?
No.
I did not make it out to look at this.
Neither houses, there was some old houses back in the day, but there's nothing existing.
it's big.
When I was a kid, there were houses up there, and I walked through there as a kid. And one guy used to pull an airplane in there on a trailer and park it.
So being that there's no house there, that house will be constructed off the setbacks, off that road, that road that they're gonna multi-use. So there will be no issue with setbacks on that road?
Yeah, there is an issue, because we have a ravine on the back. Now, the top of the ravine, we keep in the 30 feet from that top of the ravine, so if I start moving the house back, you're gonna be killing the backyard, and at the same time, we're getting closer to the ravine, so I will need a variance for the back of the house.
A nice piece of property, if people
At the end
are
of the
trying
day,
to do something with it.
He has 30 feet if you go from his property line to the front of the building.
Okay.
We just advertised the 14 foot so you guys understood that he was only gonna be 14 foot off of the easement line. But at the end of the day, he really didn't need the front yard setback because he is 30 foot off. And there is technically no road, but it's just, we just did it for clarity, so.
Yeah, I mean,
So they don't
especially
own
if
that
this gentleman
front part.
sells that house or something.
They don't own that short bottom part?
This?
Yeah.
No. This is their,
And it's basically, up from the Town Club Tavern.
No, it's up Morse.
Yeah, but
You can't get there from Town Club.
no, you can't get there, but it's.
How many years?
That's a.
Well, yeah, if you wanna go the wrong way on a one-way, yeah, you
On
can get up there.
adjacent property.
So is this gonna be like
So
gated in some way?
All these variants.
So you two are not owning this in the future, so how, I'm looking at preventing a fight basically of whose property that drive is gonna be to get to that second house. So how is that legally working between you going forward?
Legally, we
for other-
have just an access easement, so I give him the right to access his property through that space. So we have that easement agreement for that purpose, and for utilities purpose too. So he can run the utilities to feed, his house through that section of my property.
Okay, so
Are you both the
leave.
homeowners of the houses? Are you building one too then?
Yeah.
You're building one and then so are you, sir?
Exactly.
yeah.
So, okay, all right.
So you
Lot
leave,
1, lot 2.
you sell your house to somebody, he's still there.
Yes.
What's to say that the person that purchased your house says you can no longer use that access to get to your house?
Well, the easement is attached to the property.
That goes with the property.
Yeah, the
Goes
easement
on.
is attached to the property, not to the owner. Yeah.
Okay,
That kind
that's
of
what I was.
easement will end up on the plat of subdivision, would be a cross-access easement, not be able to be broken.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just
That's what I was
making sure
looking
that, you know, when these two aren't there, the next person is. I think that was what you were getting
Yeah,
at.
exactly.
We're just making sure that the next people, if there is, you know, have the right to that road, you know?
And that's why we are creating the, two-lot subdivision.
So which lot are you taking? The first one or the second
Lot
one?
one is mine.
Is yours and you're getting the one behind it?
Well,
No wonder you're smiling, okay. All right, I see. I got it.
John, one last point. Landlocking is not
big lots.
prohibited.
the whole house.
It's what?
It's prohibited.
existing,
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
So I
That'll
took
go
it down
into
because it wasn't working.
language that ends up in
to
this,
fix it.
plat.
So that's why I put.
Okay.
You'll find it's pretty much the same place.
Thanks, Dave.
What do you?
He said landlocked is illegal, so it'll be platted in the way that I was kind of focused
Okay,
on.
okay. Cause he was talking like that area. Yeah. Don't do it again. Well, I think it's a nice piece of property that I've been trying to do something with for years, somebody up there, so, yeah.
It's been a long journey to get this accomplished. There's been a lot of people attempt it, but these
Yeah.
guys have stuck with it and jumped through the
Yeah.
hoops and got it.
Two lots, I believe that was over 20 years.
We'll take care of it. Pretty bad.
I got a question for you, Tim. 131st, street or place comes up next to the town club, that A-frame and then one house behind it. How far does that right away go?
All the way up to the house on top.
Well, that's almost to his property.
Yeah.
It doesn't go all the way. I don't know though. I looked at all this, but I couldn't tell you. I think it just goes up to that last house.
Yeah.
Oh, there? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it goes now, but I thought maybe the easement would
No,
go through to his property.
everything around it, to the,
I looked at Edison, I looked
to
at,
the
I
north,
thought,
and then to the back there's a vacant lot back where you went to Jerry Smith's that's
Right,
close to it. But
right.
yeah, it's kinda just in the middle of nowhere.
no man's land.
I have no question.
I don't know how that one house got that address, 129th place.
No, you don't.
It's not even close.
Right. It's great.
That blew my mind.
It's not even close to 129th place.
I know where that road goes to because my granddaughter owns that A-frame.
You know?
Any other questions?
No.
Discussion? Not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the request for a development variance to build on 2 lots with no dedicated or improved frontage. Lot 1 process to
Remonstrators?
Oh, I thought we were getting motions. All right. Sorry, my fault.
He wants to go home too.
What school?
Administrators.
Yeah, we didn't need monsters, sorry. You know, we threw you off with that number 4, John. We'll just take it at that fault, okay, buddy?
Have a seat up front here real quick. Do we have any remonstrators for or against? Any remonstrators for or against? Last call. Remonstrations are closed. You can come back up, please. Okay, now I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion to request the Commissioner to request a development variance to build on 2 lots with no dedicated or improved frontage. Lot 1, 14-foot front yard setback from egress or ingress or egress easement to the findings of the fact.
I have a
Contingent
motion
upon legal.
approved by, Mr.
What's
Burnham.
that?
Contingent upon legal.
Oh, no, there are legals we have to, I thought we were clear on that one. No?
We're clear on legal too.
And then we need to add that to the legals. To the findings of the fact.
Have a motion by Mr. Burnham to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Swick. Roll call, please.
I got one question.
Yes.
Before you go on.
Go ahead.
Okay, going to Moore Street, that driveway's coming down, is that coming down an easement? Or is it coming across that other property owner?
It's across lot 1 easement to Boar Street. Then the actual easement turns and goes down a little ways to.
So Moore
the
Street right away goes all the way up to his property line?
Yes.
Well, you can't landlock anyways, and if there was a problem, they would have the right to go through it anyways.
It goes a little bit north and then,
Exactly.
so it's like
But
it's
it,
not all the way to that property. There's an easement on Moore's part way up.
so there, my question is, are they crossing the other homeowner, or the other property
They have
owner?
an ingress egress utility easement in both locations,
Yeah, but they don't own that property,
the whole location, correct.
so they can't go, how can they go across it without that guy's permission?
They have his permission. They have.
In the easement.
Is it in writing? Did I see it?
They have a recorded ingress egress easement.
Did we see that?
Do we have an easement with the southern property, from lot 1, that piece of them? That is actually what is marked in that portion of the, in that same document, that it was submitted, there is a document number as it was, reported in there.
Okay, that was my only concern.
Okay?
Yep.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
Quick?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Burnham?
Yes.
Mr. Kapar?
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Thank you, gentlemen. Cheryl, now can we move on? Public comment, do we have any public comment? Any public comment? Last call. Public comment is closed. We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.